Hey man, I just want to say another big thanks for doing me that favor. These train stations really have to be a bit clearer on what places the trains are actually going to. I mean, they change this thing like every month or something, right? I always get this stuff wrong.
Instead of giving me your apology, how about you give me your word that this won't happen again? This must be the 6th time that I've done this for you. Is it that hard to just get the right train?
Well, hey, come on. We live in a pretty big city, right? It's not that easy to understand everything. I mean, they've got trains going in every direction.
I get that. I know it can be hard at first, but the moment you find out which is the right one, why don't you just do something so that it doesn't happen again?
You know what? That's a really good idea. I can't believe I never thought about that before. Next time, I should be bringing you along for the ride, Gary. That way, I'd never get these things wrong. You're a pretty competent guy. There's no way someone like you would get lost.
Actually, no, I wasn't thinking that at all, James. If I'm there going along with you, it just makes the situation even worse. I want you to develop a little more independence. I've had it up to here with you relying on me all the time. Don't you realize I have other things to do other than helping you out every day?
Aw, hey, come on now, Gary. Don't act like that. I'm your brother-in-law. We're meant to be helping each other out, right? Don't look at it so badly. Think of it as an opportunity for us to bond together. It's a pretty good thing, isn't it?
Actually, no, James, it's not. It's not a good thing at all. It's not good when I have to go out of my way and sacrifice time that could be spent on my business to drive to the other side of town and pick you up. Can you see how much of an inconvenience this is for me? Not only that, but the number of times that I've had to do this. It's kind of annoying that you just won't learn already. You need to do something so that you stop getting the trains wrong.
But that is exactly what I'm saying, right? I'm saying that if you come with me, I won't get them wrong. We're gonna be right every single time.
I want you to find a solution that doesn't involve me. Why don't you write it down or something? Do you even remember the train line that you were supposed to ride on today?
Yeah, of course I do. It was the red line, wasn't it?
No, it was the purple one. I can't believe that you've forgotten already. I suggest that you write it down so you don't forget it again.
Oh, hey, come on, Gary. Don't be such a drag. That means I have to go out of my way to buy a pen and paper.
Okay, well, let me put it this way. Which is more of an inconvenience? Me having to go out of my way to pick you up, or you having to go buy pen and paper? I think that we can both agree that you having to buy pen and paper is so insignificant that you can barely call it an inconvenience.
Okay, geez. You don't have to be so serious about it. Fine, I'll do something to remember the trains. You really are a grumpy guy, aren't you, Gary? I mean, what do people call you at work? They must call you Grumpy Gary.
Look, James, I am not grumpy at all. I'm just telling you how it is. Just imagine if you had to do what I did every week.
Well, hey, if I were you, I would be considering it a blessing instead of a curse. I mean, you get to hang out with me for a little bit, right? I'm giving you a really good excuse to get away from your work.
No, you are not listening to what I'm saying right now, James. I don't want to get away from my work. I actually love investing time into my business. I love making it grow. What I don't love is having to take care of a man-child.
Wait, hold on a second. What did you just call me? I am not a man-child.
James, I'm sorry, but it is going to take a long time for me to recognize you as a fellow adult. You're in your 30s, and you're still making clumsy mistakes like this? Just how have you come this far? How have you come this far without finding yourself wound up into a ditch or something?
Hey, come on. That's a little bit mean, don't you think? Don't say that to me. I'm sure that I've got my faults and everything, but you don't have to be so malicious about it.
I'm not trying to be mean or anything, James, but in all honesty, I do want you to get your act together. I mean, you're the one that's married to my sister, right? I care about her. I'm worried that you're kind of being a burden on her.
Are you kidding me? I'm the reason that woman wakes up in the morning. We have an amazing relationship. You don't have to worry about anything.
Are you sure? Because let's take a look at you, and then let's take a look at my sister. It's like comparing a human to an alien from a different planet. You guys are just so different.
What do you mean we're so different? I think her and I have a lot in common.
Okay, well, apart from watching Harry Potter every Friday night, what do you guys have in common? Because in terms of your personality, there are no similarities between you. My sister is a hardworking, determined individual. For her whole life, she's had goals, and she's driven herself to achieve those goals. In fact, both of us are kind of like that. We both had things that we wanted to achieve. I went down the business route, and she decided to go into law.
Okay. There's no need to stroke your own ego in front of me. I get it. You two are amazing people. You get things done. That's awesome. I don't see what your point is here, though.
Well, my point is to look at her and I and compare it to you. I mean, I can't believe that she's actually okay with dating a guy like you.
What is wrong with a guy like me? I'm friendly. I'm adorable. And I'm as sociable as they come. I mean, people pretty much call me the friendly neighborhood James. That's how much of a cool guy I am.
Well, look, putting aside any type of social reputation you have, let's just take a look at what you've achieved so far. You've had about 10 jobs, and you've been fired from all of them. Your last job was something as simple as putting a lid on water bottles in a factory. That's the type of job that you don't get fired from, even if you tried to. But you still somehow managed to get fired from there.
Hey, look, that was just totally unfair, man. I mean, people really need to update their working regulations. Are they really gonna fire me from doing a little bit of dancing and listening to music as I'm working? I'm telling you right now, it improved my working efficiency. I'm sorry to say, but not everyone is a robot. Some people need a little bit of excitement and fun to get the job going.
Who are you kidding, James? Because of your stupid dancing and reluctance to do the job properly, your work efficiency actually went down. Not only that, but you were a hindrance to the people around you. I mean, whenever someone was allocated to stand next to you at the conveyor belt, not only did they have to focus on their job, but they also had to be worried that you swinging your arms around the place would actually hit them.
Well, I mean, come on, we're working in a factory, right? We've got helmets there. Why don't they just wear them?
People shouldn't have to wear helmets just because they're scared of their coworkers accidentally hitting them. Do you know how selfish that is, James?
Okay, fine, I get it. So what? I got fired from a couple of jobs because my bosses were unreasonable. What does it have to do with me being married to your sister?
Look, I am just worried about her. What I'm trying to say here is that she's the type of person that aims to be the best. Whatever field she's engaged in, she wants to be at the very top. I don't see how she was attracted to a guy like you. It just doesn't make any sense, especially considering all the guys that she dated before.
Well, hey, come on. It's pretty obvious why she gave a guy like me a shot, right? I mean, she would have told you herself. The guys that she's dated in the past were a bunch of jerks. They were all really mean to her. And a couple of them even cheated on her. It's not my fault that she wants to go for a decent guy for once. Especially a guy with a charming personality that's as sweet as chocolate. Even so, I think she should have raised her standards. I mean, I fully believe that she's capable of dating a guy that's successful. She just needs to have a better eye for them. Maybe she should get me to vet them first and let me assess their intentions. I think that would have been a much better idea than dating a guy that doesn't even have a job. Well, that's where you're mistaking the situation, Gary. What I lack in income, I make up for in my personality. I mean, think about your sister. Don't you think I'm just the perfect guy for her?
I'm sorry? What did you just say? The perfect guy for my sister? I'm gonna need you to elaborate a little bit more on that if I'm gonna understand where you're coming from.
Well, come on, think about what she has to deal with on a daily basis. She's got to sit there reading documents all the time, scrutinizing them, racking her brain about things. I can imagine her job is extremely difficult to do every day. Something like that is going to come with its stresses, and I'm not sure if money can make up for it. What she really needs is a nice, passionate, and sweet guy that she can come home to. You know, the type of guy that welcomes her when she comes through the door, has her dinner ready, and makes her breakfast in bed. That's exactly the type of guy that she needs. She doesn't need this busybody that's trying to compete with her, Someone that gets jealous of how successful she is?
You might actually have a point there, but at the same time, surely it must come with its difficulties. I mean, this is the guy that keeps getting his trains wrong. This is the guy that can't hold down a job just because of how incompetent he is. I'm sorry, but I can't imagine that home life is just sunshine and roses.
Well, if that's the case, maybe I understand some things about your sister that you don't. Did you ever think about that?
That's true. Maybe my sister might be a really different person with a lover, but I also know that she doesn't have a high tolerance for things. I mean, believe me, when we were children, she was scrutinizing me the most, and I'm the older one here. So if she's gonna do that to someone like me who has a pretty good sense of where he's going, then what is she gonna do with a guy like you? I mean, how does she put up with it every day?
Well, that's a very good question, Gary. I guess it's really hard to get angry with the guy that gives you a massage every night. Besides, you're acting like this is the end of the world and everything. I mean, let's face it, if your sister didn't have confidence in me being her partner, then she wouldn't have a baby with me, would she?
I hate to admit it, but you really do have a point there. It just boggles my mind as to why she has been staying with you for this long. I mean, I'm not exactly in a position to judge her or anything, but you can consider it one of the 7 mysteries of the world. It just doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, well, maybe I should invite you over for dinner sometime, and you can see how our family operates. I'm telling you right now, we're a pretty good team, especially me and the kid. I mean, we have a blast whenever we're together.
Are you sure about that?
Why, are you doubting me or something?
Look, I'm not in any place to judge you or anything, James, but I've been watching your kid, and I'm a little bit worried about him. My sister is a really busy person, and she doesn't get much time with him. You, on the other hand, don't have a job, yet you get to stay at home all day with him? Despite that, I can see that he's using electronics a lot. He's getting really attached to them. I'm just curious as to how much time you actually spend with him.
What are you trying to say? That I'm neglecting my little boy or something? Come on, that's my little offspring right there. I'm gonna treat him with the utmost care.
Okay, but every time I see him, he is glued onto that iPad. I can't even say hello and get a response from him. It's like he's entered into a different world. He doesn't want to be a part of this one.
Come on, don't look at it that way. There is a reason why I've given him that iPad. Don't you realize that it's probably the best educational tool there is? I'm telling you right now, any good parent is going to keep their kid on that thing. Maybe you'll understand it if you had kids yourself one day. You can chuck that kid on the iPad and you can go off and do the things that you actually need to do, things that require your attention.
Well, it does sound like a pretty good idea. So what exactly requires your attention then, James?
Where do I even start? There must be like a billion things on my mind. Well, firstly, I've got Fortnite with the boys, and then I've got League of Legends after that. Not only that, but have you seen all the different types of games that they've been releasing recently? I don't have any time to play any of it. It is not easy being a stay-at-home dad that has to wash dishes and look after the kid.
Well, it sounds like you don't have many household chores and the kid pretty much takes care of himself. I don't know how busy you actually think you are, especially when it seems like you're investing most of your time into video games.
Well, yeah, man, I'm like an aspiring professional gamer. Like, I want to be known as one of the best. I want to break records and all that cool stuff.
That's the reason why you're playing Fortnite with your friends? By the way, I thought that was a game full of little children, not grown adults.
Hey, come on, man. How could that be for children? It's got guns and everything. You shoot people, that is violence right there. If you ask me, that game is more suited to adults than it is for children.
I honestly don't really have much to say to that. You're a different kind of beast, James.
Well, yeah, I like to think so too. Thanks for the compliment.
I'm not really sure if I was trying to compliment you there, but if you're gonna take it that way, then why not?
Oh crap, look at the time. My boys are about to hop online. We've got a massive tournament coming up. We're gonna do a team battle together. It is gonna be so much fun. Look, man, once again, thank you for the lift and everything. I hope you have a good day. Make sure you don't overwork yourself on that business of yours. You only live once, remember?
Hey, Gary. I just wanted to say thanks again for changing that tire on the car for me. You've always been the good, strong, reliable brother that every sister wants to have. I know you're a really busy guy, and you don't have much time to yourself, so I really appreciate you using your precious time on me. Are you sure a little bit of lunch was enough compensation for all the work you did? You should have let me give you some money, too.
Hey, Natasha, look, it's not an issue. You're my sister. I like being able to do these things. As for the job itself, it doesn't actually take that long to do. I mean, any guy with a little bit of common sense in him should be able to change a tire.
I know. But that's something that I couldn't do. I'd say I'm a pretty capable person, but when it comes to that gritty stuff, it's not really my strongest suit.
That's fine. You know what? I wouldn't expect you to do something like that anyway. Your husband, on the other hand, is a different story. Are you trying to tell me that you didn't even ask him to give you a hand with that type of thing?
Oh, come on. Really? Are you serious right now? You expect James to be able to do something like that? I'm more worried that he's going to get his head crushed by the car than him being able to successfully change that tire. Sorry, but I need my husband around. I can't raise this kid on my own. I don't want him coming home to a father that has his head squashed in by the car.
Wow, that is amazing. You really don't have any faith in him, do you? Kind of makes you wonder why you got married to him in the first place.
Well, I mean, come on. He's got his charm, doesn't he? He's a sweet guy.
I know he's a sweet guy, but don't you feel even a little bit embarrassed? I mean, this is a guy that can't even accomplish the most basic of tasks. Let's forget trying to change a tire. Can he even start up a lawnmower?
Well, if I'm being honest, the last time the lawn was mowed, it was me doing the work. He was the one preparing the orange juice that I would drink on my breaks.
See what I mean? Natasha, is this honestly the type of guy that you want to be married to? I mean, look, you're already married now, so you can't really go back on your decision. But surely you must be regretting this or something? Like, what else does he get you to do? Do you have to change his nappies for him as well?
Okay, Gary. Look, I get it. He's probably the most clumsy guy I've ever dated. It does feel like I'm babysitting him a lot of the time, but at the same time, it's kind of good to be with a guy like this. I mean, he's romantic. He cares about my emotions, and he's always there supporting me. Didn't I tell you about all the other guys that I used to date? I would come home and they wouldn't even say anything to me when I walked through the door. They'd just be sitting there on their phones, texting someone behind my back. Probably all the girls they were sleeping with. What does my husband do? I come home from work and he comes running to the door like a puppy, gives me the biggest hug and kiss, and says how beautiful I look that day. I know he's a pretty slack guy, but at the same time, that type of emotional support really goes a long way for me.
Well, look at that. I don't know what I can say, but it seems that you're happy in your relationship. I'm not really in a place to judge if things are working out for you then. So you're trying to tell me that you haven't had any issues with him at all? Because let me tell you, I've been picking him up recently because he keeps mistaking his train. He has done this over and over and over again. It is really starting to get on my nerves. This is someone that I only have to deal with a couple of times a month, but you actually have to live with him? Are you seriously gonna sit there and tell me that he hasn't caused any issues for you at all?
Well, I wouldn't say that's exactly the case. There have been a couple of times where he's really gotten on my nerves, too.
Okay, well, I want to know what those stories are then. What type of mischief does he get up to when he's at home?
Well, look, I don't know. I'm not sure if it's just his laziness or his clumsiness, but he doesn't really do a good job of the house.
Okay, and in what way doesn't he do a good job?
Well, let's take the laundry, for instance. Everybody knows that you wash your clothes, and then when you hang them, you try to hang them in a way where every part of the clothing gets hit by the sun as much as possible.
That's true. I'd say that's pretty fundamental logic that everyone should know already.
Exactly. It is pretty basic, isn't it? You would assume that everyone knows about it. Well, let's take a look at my husband. The way he does the laundry is totally ineffective. I mean, he'll wash the clothes, and when he goes to hang them, he can't be bothered trying to spread the clothes out. He just hangs them all in one place, overlapping each other. After that, it takes ages for them to dry. The clothing on the top will dry first, and then he'll take it off, let the rest of the clothing dry, and then he'll take another shirt off. It's a totally inefficient way to do the laundry, and it takes forever to get the stuff that I need.
Are you kidding me right now? That sounds like a really dumb way to do the laundry. Why don't you try telling him to do it the proper way?
You don't think I've tried doing that in the first place? Trust me, I told him straight away about the proper way to do it. And he gave me the spiel about how he's going to try his best for next time, and he's going to make sure the clothes properly dry.
Okay, well, that means he knows how to do it, right? Are you telling me that he didn't actually do it the right way?
Well, here's the thing. The next day we had to do another load of laundry, and he did it the exact same way that he's been doing it for ages. It's like the conversation we had about how to do the washing didn't even happen in the first place. Over time, things like this happened over and over. Him and I would have some sort of issue in the household, and I'd tell him what to do about it. He would act like he understood and that he wanted to do the right thing, but he just wouldn't do it. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it's pure arrogance in that he believes his way is the right way. Or maybe he honestly forgets everything that I tell him.
This is a tricky one, isn't it? I mean, the fact of the matter is, he's not exactly the type of guy with a high IQ. I wouldn't be surprised if he did just simply forget how to do it. But at the same time, there's something about him that doesn't strike me as completely dumb. I feel like he understands a lot more than he's letting on. This whole act of him being the goofy guy that can't do anything is just a good front.
You know what? I've been married to him for a very long time now. I'm starting to think the same thing.
You know what? I have to ask you, Natasha, because it's always boggled my mind. Why are you married to this guy in the first place? I mean, just what exactly do you see in him? Do you honestly think that he is a good partner for you?
Well, look, I know that from an outsider's perspective, it seems crazy that someone like me would marry him. I mean, a very successful lawyer that's earning the income that I'm earning wouldn't marry some bum like James, right? It just never happens.
No, it doesn't. I honestly need you to tell me what is so special about the relationship that you guys have, because it just doesn't make any sense to me. How did you guys meet in the first place?
Oh, it wasn't anything special. I'd say it's like everyone else. Just a very normal way to meet someone.
Okay, well, what was this so-called normal way of meeting him then? Did you guys join the same tennis club or something?
No, nothing like that. I think what we did was meet in the cafe.
What do you mean, you think?
I mean, I know. I know that we met in a cafe. We met in a cafe, and I was drinking my coffee before work, and he came up and approached me.
Are you serious right now? A guy like him actually approached you? That is really interesting. I was expecting it to be a lot more bizarre than that. Considering that he's the guy that doesn't really know what he's doing and gets lost very easily, I thought maybe he was asking for directions or something.
Oh, believe me, a large portion of our relationship was exactly like that. He's the type of guy to get lost very easily. I mean, we can't even go to a restaurant without him getting confused about where the toilet is. There'll be big signs everywhere saying, "Here is the restroom," and he just wouldn't notice it. He would start walking into the kitchen and causing a commotion in there. It literally felt like I was dealing with this out-of-control baby that doesn't know what he's doing.
You know what? It sounds exactly like that, to be honest. Only this time that you're dealing with a grown adult. Surely this must tire you out? You don't want to deal with this for the rest of your life, do you? Like, honestly, sis, this is your brother that you're talking to. You should be able to trust me. You should be honest with me. I'm the only one that you can be honest with, right? Why are you with this guy in the first place? It just doesn't make any sense.
Well, I mean, come on. You know all the guys that I've dated in the past, right? You know exactly what they're like. I've had a long history of douchebags, and I'm kind of sick of it. I'm sick of being used all the time. All those guys that thought they were better than me. They saw me as a threat, and they had to do whatever they could to outcompete me. And if I'm not dating guys like that, I'm just dating guys that love me for the money. They don't see anything special about me. They don't see anything special about being in a relationship with me or anything about my personality. It's just purely because I can give them free money.
Well, hey, Natasha, correct me if I'm wrong here, but that's kind of the situation you're in at the moment, right? I mean, you're still giving him free money. You're the one paying for the rent. You're the one that pays for the food. You're the one that pays for the utilities. How is he different from any other scumbag that takes advantage of you?
Well, look, it's not like that. I mean, fair enough. I'm the one that has to take care of everything. I pay for all of our finances. I even give him a little bit of money for his shopping.
How much is a little bit of money?
I'm not sure. Maybe about $4,000 a week?
Are you kidding me right now? What is he doing with $4,000 a week? I can hardly think that he's just buying shopping.
Well, look, I'm not sure. He's very secretive with what he uses his money on. But you know what he's like, right? He really enjoys playing those games. They're not that expensive at the end of the day. If that's what it takes to keep him happy, then I really don't have a problem with it.
Okay, I get that, Natasha. But at the same time, this is $4,000 that we're talking about. Don't you even get a little bit curious about what he's using the money on? Maybe you should give him a card with money on it and see where his transactions are going.
That's not such a bad idea, but at the same time, I don't want to create any suspicion on him. I mean, look, he's a great guy. He really makes me feel special. He really focuses on the emotional side of our relationship. If this is the cost to be with a guy like him, then I don't see an issue with it. Besides, let's take a look at the facts. He's never going to betray me, is he? I mean, can you imagine another girl walking around with him? I don't think he could cheat on me even if he tried.
You know what? You might have a point there. It'd be really hard for a guy like that to get with another girl. I'm pretty sure she'd be sick of him within the first day. Or not even that, probably within the first hour. But you know what? Who am I to judge? I mean, this is your relationship. You guys have already been married for a very long time now. Maybe you're doing something right. You're probably doing something that I should learn from.
Yeah, that's a really good point, isn't it? You're not even in a relationship and here you are judging me. What do you know about how these things work?
Well, look, it's not like I haven't had a girlfriend in my whole life or anything. I'm just trying to focus on myself and my business right now. That is the most important thing to me. There's no point in me trying to start a relationship and I can't give her any attention. If I have a relationship in my current circumstance, it's gonna end as soon as it starts.
Come on, you have such a pessimistic attitude, Gary. I'm pretty sure you're a nice guy that girls will stick around for. I mean, they might see what you're doing and admire it.
Yeah, I'm sorry to say, but they get more in the way than provide me comfort. It doesn't take long for them to start complaining and nagging about me not spending enough time with them. I've already been through this rodeo before, and I don't need to go through it a second time to understand that a relationship's not for me right now.
Okay, well, let me just say this. You're not getting any younger, and you're probably gonna have to tie the knot at some point. Don't leave this type of thing too late. Your good looks aren't going to be there forever.
I know. You've been telling me that for the past 10 years. Well, you know what, sis? How about you just focus on your career as a lawyer, and I just focus on my business. I won't be butting about in your relationship anymore.
Fair enough. If that's the way you want to take it, then I understand. Speaking of my career as a lawyer, I've got a really special case that's out of state. There's a lot on the line for this one. Apparently, there's this company where the CEO has some severe sexual harassment claims against him. There's a lot of money involved in this one, and the guy wants the best lawyer that he can get. He's gone out of his way to get in contact with me. He's going to pay me a lot to do this job for him.
Oh, wow, that sounds exciting. So how long are you going to be out for?
I'm not sure, but I want to be in the destination for quite some time. I'd say it's going to take me about 2 months or so. I'm sorry, but you're going to have to miss seeing your sister around here.
Well, don't worry about me. I'm not that attached to you in the first place. I'm quite capable on my own. The person you should be saying that to is your husband. I'm not sure what he is going to do without you.
I know. You're right. Honestly, there's going to be a catastrophe on the horizon. Especially the fact that he's got to look after my kid.
Don't worry about that. He's got that nice iPad there to take care of the kid. That thing does everything for him.
Are you kidding me right now? He still has my little boy on that iPad? I told him that he needs to spend some quality time with him. I just don't get it. I mean, James can be such a good guy when he tries to be, but he just keeps neglecting my son. I can see them having a really good time together if he just gets him off the iPad.
Yeah, well, according to your husband, he thinks that the iPad is a good way to save time. The kid can teach himself to grow up, and he can use the time that he would spend on his child on other things. Other important things, apparently.
Oh, I see. So is he trying to find a second job or something? A little bit of work to do while he's at home?
Not exactly. He wants to use that time to play video games with his friends. That's the type of guy that you're married to. You sure that you're not having any regrets now?
I should have thought that would have been the case. Look, I'll be honest. Being in a relationship with my husband does have its downsides. But what can you do? At the end of the day, that's who he is. There's no point in me trying to change him. He grew up thinking that type of thing, and I'd feel really out of place if I told him to stop.
Fair enough, but you have to realize that he's a dad now. He's got some level of responsibility. I think you have every right to tell him to cut back on the games and to look after the kid. I mean, I know your personality, sis. You don't take crap from anyone. You have a very strict attitude with people. Why don't you use that strict attitude on your husband? You could probably create a better family together if you did that.
I don't know. I just don't want to create any tension between us. I mean, like I keep saying, he's a really good guy. So I want him to stay that way. I don't want him to grow bitter or something.
But just remember that this is your son's future on the line. I mean, is the stability of your relationship more important than the future of your own son? That's something to think about, especially when his early years are the most important.
You're right. Oh my god, there's just way too many things I need to think about. My mind should be on that court case. It's probably one of the biggest cases I've had in my career. At the same time, it's like you say, things aren't the best at home. I don't know if those guys are going to be fine.
Okay, well look, I'll still be in town, so I'll be keeping in touch with them. I'll make sure that nothing's going wrong. If anything serious happens, I'll contact you about it. What do you think about that?
You know what? That's actually a pretty good idea. We might be able to go with that. Thanks, Gary. Once again, you're always being the big brother that I can depend on. I have no idea what I would do without you.
Well, what can I say? I'm used to being this type of guy. I mean, I've had to help your husband all the time, so helping someone like my sister is no big deal. Anyway, good luck on that court case. I know someone like you is gonna kill it out there. James, I need you to answer right now. This is very serious. I can't believe what you've done. Do you have any idea what is going on? I've got your kid here with me, crying his eyes out. He has been walking around the shopping mall for ages looking for you. How the hell could you abandon him like this? What are you doing right now?
Oh, hey there. Well, if it isn't my favorite guy, Gary. How are you going, buddy? Thanks for the message. I'm glad that you're using your precious time on the weekend to have a little bit of a chat with me. You mentioned something about my kid. What are you doing right now?
James, don't give me that happy-go-lucky attitude. This is serious. You don't just leave your kid here on his own, especially in a shopping mall. Do you know what that does to his mentality? He's still a young little boy. Where are you at the moment?
Hold on a second. That is funny. Was I with the kid today? Oh, I could have sworn that I gave him to childcare or something. I had no idea that I was with him.
What do you mean that you had no idea that you were with him? That's gotta be the most stupid thing I have ever heard. You told him that you were going to the toilet and that he had to wait outside for you. He just told me that he's been here for about 3 hours already. What are you doing right now?
Oh my god. Hold on a second, that's right. I did tell him that, didn't I? Crap. I can't believe something like that slipped my mind. Well, yeah, I left him outside the toilet, and I think after that, I went to go get myself a double-decker burger. Oh man, that thing was massive. I'm gonna send you the photo. Next time you got some free time, you should totally go there. Actually, you know what? We could be a bunch of bros and go together.
James, I'm not sure you're 100% understanding the situation right now. I am not here to be your buddy. I am here to scold you. You don't just leave your kid here on his own. So you're telling me that you went to the toilet, you forgot about your kid, and you went off to get yourself a burger? What kind of guy does something like that? I can't believe it.
Well, hey, I'm pretty hungry, aren't I? I mean, I'm an adult, right? I've got to think about like a million things, and my hunger is one of them.
Okay, but out of all those things that you have to think about, you'd have to say it's pretty careless that you actually forgot about your son? I mean, do you even care about this kid at all?
Okay, come on, Gary. You're acting like a little bit overdramatic now, okay? It's not like he got kidnapped or anything. The kid's fine. Just like give him a little bit more independence. It's gonna be good for his future.
What do you mean give him a little bit more independence? You just want him to waste time walking around a shopping center on his own for 3 hours?
Come to think of it, what are you doing at the shopping center right now? I thought you're such a busy guy that you don't get time to hang out here.
Well, actually, no, I'm not here to hang out. James, I'm here to look for some things that would benefit my business. I'm trying to find some good interior for my bar.
Wait, hold on a second. You got a bar? I thought you were trying to open up a cafe.
I've already opened up my cafe and it's going well. I'm trying to get another business up and running. I've got a really awesome idea and a great location. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a massive hit among the locals, as long as I get everything right.
Oh wow, you're just moving so fast that I can't keep up. Then again, I am the dance revolution master. So that is telling you something, Gary. You're fast.
Look, James, I don't want to sit here talking crap all day. As you already know, I'm busy enough as it is. I still haven't done my shopping. I've got this little kid crying right next to me. Everyone is looking at me. What are you doing right now? I need you to come pick him up.
Wait, hold on a second. You can't give me like 10 minutes to finish up here? I'm going to Dance Revolution battle with a couple of kids at the arcade.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Yeah, it's this new kid that's on the block that he thinks he's the best. I can't let him stain my reputation. I have got to protect it. It's kind of like boxing, man. The moment that people know that you're the king, they're gonna want to take you off that throne. Well, I'm protecting my throne.
I honestly can't believe what I'm hearing right now. This has got to be a joke. There is no way that this is true. You are seriously prioritizing some stupid little dance revolution battle over the emotional stability of your own son? Look, let me just say some things to you, James. What you choose to do with your life is up to you. If you want to be on the fast road to destruction, then that is fine. But to put your own child on the same path with you is just immoral. I am not going to stand for this, especially when it's my little nephew.
Oh, come on, man. You're acting like I'm the worst dad out there. It's not like I hit my kid or anything. I don't abuse him.
You may not be physically abusing this kid, but you are definitely neglecting him. I think you should really step up to the plate more. You're not some young man that gets to fool around all the time. You have responsibilities now. I just need you to understand the gravity of the situation. If you are going to be a part of my family, then I want you to take care about it to the same extent that I do.
Jeez, okay, I get it. Okay, I'll try and remember that I've got a kid with me. But I gotta be honest, man, he is so small. He doesn't bring any attention to himself. It's quite easy to forget that he's there, especially when he's got that iPad or whatever. He just goes really quiet.
Do you really think that's a good enough excuse just to forget about him? Honestly, James, just listen to me right now. What if there was a situation where you and him have driven out to somewhere really far? Maybe you went to the beach or something. You drove out there somewhere really far and it takes hours to get there by car. What happens when you actually forget about your kid there? What's he gonna do? Just walk home? It's gonna take him hours to get back.
Yeah, well, look, I don't know. At some point, kids have to learn to develop some sort of independence, right? It's probably a good time for him to learn how to use public transport. Do you know how important that is? We don't want him to grow up to be some imbecile that doesn't know what he's doing.
This is coming from the imbecile that only a couple of months ago needed me to take him to the place that he needed to go to because he kept catching the wrong train. Honestly, look, I know it's a really difficult test for you, James, but there's just one thing I need you to get in order, and that is taking care of your son. And let me just say this, it extends outside of just remembering that you have him with you. I mean, I've been listening to him talk to me right now. Apparently, you haven't been taking him to school? He's had to walk there by himself?
Oh my god, are you serious right now? That kid has a school? Since when has he been going to school?
Are you telling me that you are the father of this child and you don't even know that he's going to school? He has been going to school for about half a year now.
Wow, they sure grow up fast, don't they? Oh, what a little champion. I'll have to give him a little celebration when he gets back here. Actually, you know what? Can you just tell him that I'm at the arcade and get him to come walk here? If I leave the arcade now, all the other kids are gonna look at me like I'm some loser. They're gonna see me walking away from my throne. Now, I don't want that to be the way that people remember me.
What are you talking about right now, James? Is that seriously all you care about? How about you just man up and be a father and come pick him up yourself? Don't you feel ashamed of yourself acting like a child playing on Dance Revolution all day?
Well, hey, I don't know about you, man, but I think it's pretty cool and wicked that I'm able to kick it with the young kids still. I mean, hey, my kid should be proud that he's got a dad like this. Not many people are this awesome, are they?
I am quite literally at a loss for words on how to react to you. I don't want to have to do this, but if you don't come pick up this kid right now, I'll be contacting my sister. Is that what you want? Do you want me to cause some issues in your relationship?
Wow, you're really gonna play that card, aren't you? You really are a dirty player. Fine, I guess I have no choice but to just give in to your demands. I'll come pick up the damn kid, but you guys better understand that you really cost me my reputation here. I mean, it's gonna take weeks for me to be respected back at the Dance Revolution area.
James, I don't want to hear another damn comment about Dance Revolution again. You pick up this kid, and it's gonna be the last time that we have this conversation. You treat him the way that he is supposed to be treated. You got that? Okay, James, I'm just checking in to make sure you're doing the right thing. You do realize that it's Monday, and it's meant to be the kid's first day of school, right? I want to make sure that he's not actually walking there. Are you taking him today?
Yes, I've already done that. I've got him in there early. You don't have to check up on me like you're my mom or something, man. How come you never just treat me as a friend? You always go to treat me like someone to boss around.
Well, I'm sorry, James, but if you're gonna keep acting like a kid, then I'm gonna treat you like a kid. That's just the way it is.
Okay, fine, I understand that and whatever, but let's take a look at the facts. You've got your own business, right? You got things to do. Go focus on that. You don't need to worry about my life all the time. A guy needs a break every now and then.
What do you mean you need a break? You don't work at all. Your daily tasks consist of poorly taking care of the house and playing video games with your friends. There is nothing in your life that stresses you out. Your whole life is a break. Are you trying to tell me that you want to break from the break? I have got plenty of jobs that I can give you if that's the case.
Are you kidding me? I've worked this hard to get out of the job industry, and you want to put me back in there? No way. I'm not gonna do that.
I wouldn't say that you worked hard. My sister is the one that freed you from that. You really do owe that woman a lot. I hope you're appreciative of it.
Now, just wait a second. You can say whatever you want about me, Gary, and that's fine. I may look like a softie, but I can take quite a lot. But if you're gonna sit there and say that I don't appreciate my wife, then you're highly mistaken.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah, it is so, actually. I mean, do you think I wouldn't be grateful for the person that saved my life?
Hold on a second. Saved your life? Oh, what do you mean by that?
Are you kidding me right now? Hasn't she told you about how we met? Our story is like something that came out of a fairy tale book.
Is it really? Just asking someone for a coffee in a cafe? That seems pretty standard to me, to be honest. There is nothing special about that.
Hold on a second. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the way that you met. She told me that you guys met at a cafe.
No, we didn't. We met at a train station.
Wait, what did you say?
Yeah, her and I met at a train station. God, that brings back some memories. She used to look so beautiful back then. I mean, she still looks beautiful now, but man, she was like an angel that day. She literally was an angel. She did save my life after all.
Hang on a minute. I'm not understanding what is going on here. She's telling me that you met in a cafe, but you're telling me that you met at a train station? I'm gonna need you to elaborate more on what happened here.
Okay, well, I'm not so sure what your sister has been saying, but basically, I was at a train station. And you know how horrible I am when it comes to transport, right? Well, basically, I was there one day, and I was getting my favorite hot dog. There's this guy that does it, and he has his own special mustard sauce. It really tastes good. I mean, I could sit around eating that thing all day.
Okay, I don't really care about some hot dog that you got from some greasy guy on the street. I am really curious about how my sister met you. I wonder who is lying here.
Well, hey, don't ruin the best part. I mean, that hot dog is integral to the story. So anyway, I was just sitting there with my hot dog, just enjoying it, well, absolutely loving it. It's got the perfect fusion of flavors. I mean, it's fatty, it's sweet, tangy, it's completely fulfilling all the sensation that you want to have in your mouth. It's just absolutely beautiful. There I am, enjoying my day, and then all of a sudden, from behind me, this bird comes and starts attacking me. That thing is so selfish. I mean, why can't it earn its hot dog like the rest of us? Is it just gonna steal from me?
I don't know what you're trying to say here. Do you expect the bird to go to work or something and earn a salary to buy a hot dog? That's how they operate.
Yeah, well, that bird almost cost me my life. See, here's the thing. In my tussle with that bird, the hot dog went flying out of my hands. It actually landed on the train tracks. So what am I gonna do? Let a really good hot dog go to waste? Of course not. So I jumped down there.
You did what? You jumped onto the train tracks just for a hot dog? Do you really think that's acceptable behavior?
Well, hey, if you got some time, Gary, I'm gonna introduce you to the guy that makes that hot dog. I mean, the moment you get a taste of that thing, you'll understand why I did that. I mean, it is a hot dog worth dying for. Literally.
Well, clearly, if you're willing to risk your life for it. I mean, wasn't there a train coming or anything? Weren't you scared for your life?
Actually, I was. There was a train coming, but I didn't notice it at all. From what people were telling me afterwards, it was honking at me the whole time, trying to alert me to the fact that it was coming at full speed.
What the hell? You're telling me right now that you jumped on the train tracks and the train almost hit you?
It sure did. And I'm telling you right now, if it wasn't for your sister, that train would have hit me.
Okay, so this is how you met my sister. How did she come into play then?
Well, here's the thing. Your sister was standing right next to me on that platform. She was watching the whole thing. She saw the bird try to wrestle the hot dog out of my hands, and she even saw me jump onto the train tracks. Obviously, everyone knows that there was a train coming, and it was going to hit me in a matter of seconds. Your sister wanted to save my life, but I had my headphones in, so I didn't hear anything. I couldn't hear the people screaming out to me, trying to warn me about the train. I couldn't hear the honking of it either.
You have got to be kidding me right now. Just how loud did you have those headphones anyway?
Well, hey man, I pretty much had them on maximum volume. I mean, my favorite song popped on, and I was in a really good mood. I don't want to ruin my vibe or anything.
This is just unbelievable. this is the type of person I'm dealing with? A 30-year-old man that acts this way? Honestly, I don't care how much emotional attention you give my sister. It's just way too bizarre that she would marry someone like you.
Well, hey man, she saved me. She loved me and she married me. What are you gonna do at the end of the day? So, back to the story where I almost got killed. Somehow, she had to get my attention. Clearly, I had my headphones in and no one could get through to me. She managed to act fast. At the time, she was studying law. She was holding onto one of her law textbooks. And in a frantic effort to get my attention, she actually threw that old textbook at the back of my head. I quickly turned around to see who did that, and then she pointed to the train that was coming straight for me. At that point, I rushed to get back onto the platform. She gave me a hand to pull me up, and the train missed me by seconds. Everyone around us was bewildered, clapping for her for being able to save my life. I knew it. I just knew it. I knew you wouldn't be able to make it through this life on your own. Like, let's think about it. My sister is the whole reason that you haven't gotten yourself killed so far. Imagine if you didn't meet her that day. Imagine if that whole train thing did happen. You would have found a very different way to get yourself killed for sure. Well, hey, what can I say? I guess luck is on my side. Anyway, I looked into the eyes of my savior, and I couldn't believe what I was looking at. I mean, she looked absolutely beautiful. As I was staring into her face, the sun behind her was illuminating rays all around her. It literally looked like I was looking at an angel. I told her that I owed her something for saving my life, and that I had to take her out for dinner. Later on that night, I took her to my favorite hot dog stand, and things just started off from there, I guess. You gotta be kidding me right now. Is this actually how the relationship between you and my sister began? Not only that, but you actually took her to a hot dog stand instead of a restaurant? This is unbelievable. I don't think I understand girl psychology at all after hearing something like this. I know, right? It's a pretty amazing story, isn't it? Something that would come straight out of a Disney movie. I'm not sure if this matches the romanticism they have in Disney, to be honest. You're actually proud of the story, but I can see why my sister was lying to me. I would be embarrassed if this was the type of guy I met and fell in love with. Well, what can I say? You can't control your emotions at the end of the day. If she likes what she has, then that's the way it is. You can't blame her for making a good decision. Anyway, if that's not enough reason for why I appreciate your sister, then I don't know what is. You can rest assured say that I'm 100% thankful for everything that she's done so far. I mean, it's not just saving my life, but being the biggest supporter in our family, as well as giving me a home to live in. I mean, for a while there, I was out on the street. You know what my job history is like. I constantly kept getting fired. Thanks to your sister, I actually have a bed that I can sleep in at night. Well, I'm glad that you're showing some appreciation. Not only that, but it's clear to me that you're 100% devoted to my sister. I can't see you cheating on her or anything. Oh, what? Are you kidding me right now? Cheat on your sister? No way, I have too much respect for her. I would never do something as horrible and low as that. Don't tell me that's what you've been worrying about lately, Gary. No, I haven't, I'm sorry. My sister may be able to accept that a guy drops his hot dog on the train track, but I don't think that any other girl could handle being around someone like you. Are you kidding me right now? You don't think I have a little bit of charm to me? I'm pretty sure there are a couple of girls that would love to hang out with me. Well, you know what? There might be a little bit of truth to that. I mean, let's face it. I couldn't believe that someone would actually fall in love with a guy that drops a hot dog on the train tracks. At this point, anything can be true. Anyway, thanks for the information, James. I better be going. I've got some things to do today. Thank you for assuring me that you took the kid to school. I'm gonna assume that you're gonna do the right thing from now on. Actually, there's one little thing that I want to talk to you about, Gary, before you go. It's about the kid. I'm wondering if you can take him off my hands for a little bit. What did you just say? I told you to do a good job at raising the kid, and now you want to pass him off to someone else? My sister is out of state due to work reasons, and it's a perfect time for you to bond together. Why wouldn't you want to take advantage of that? I know, but look, hear me out, man. My mom is really sick. I don't know if you know this, but she's actually been hospitalized recently.
Are you kidding me? Hospitalized? What happened to her?
The doctors aren't really sure on the details, but it looks like signs of a heart attack. She's in a really bad way at the moment. I'd love to see her and just tell her that I love her and stuff.
Okay, I see what you're saying right now. You want to spend more time with your mother. You're worried that something's going to happen to her. If that's the case, why don't you bring the kid with you? It could be a really good bonding exercise for you guys. I'm sure your mom would appreciate having him around too.
Are you kidding me right now? Bring my kid to see my mom? No way. Unfortunately, those two don't get along. Trust me, if I bring that kid to the hospital, she's probably gonna have a second heart attack. I don't want that to happen. No, I need to spend time with her, just me, one-on-one. I can't have the kid around with me.
Okay, fair enough. So you want me to take the kid over for you? Well, look, I'm a very busy person, but I should be able to do it. I've got some people that can babysit as well. How long do you want them off your hands for?
Well, look, I'm not sure, but I'm thinking about a week. A week should do it.
A whole week to see your mom? I mean, that is a bit outrageous, don't you think?
Well, hey, unlike you, I have a really good relationship with my mom. If you ask me, a week is too little. I'd love to have a whole year there.
Wow, interesting. I didn't know that you were such a mommy's boy, James. But then come to think of it, it does make sense if you are. Okay, well, I'll do you this one favor. I'll look after the kid for you. It might give you a bit of time to think about things and how you can improve yourself as a father.
Yeah, exactly. Let's look at it that way. This is a great opportunity for me to reflect on the way I've been raising him. You might be right. I might have to get him off the iPad after all. Anyway, if that's the case, I'll have you pick him up today. Sound good? Hey, Gary. I just want to say thanks again for taking care of the little kid for me. I just picked him up from school. He said that he had a ball at your house. You really know how to have fun with kids, huh? I guess you can never truly know a person, can you? I never knew you had that side to you. If that's the case, I might be dropping him off there a lot more. Like, think about it. You two are gonna get along, and he's gonna have a good relationship with his uncle. In the meantime, I get some time to myself. God knows I don't get enough of that.
Oh, yeah, sure thing, James, sure thing. I can take care of your kid a second time. Why not? Your time is so precious to you, isn't it? You really need to use it to look after your mom.
Oh, yeah, I'm telling you right now, things wouldn't have gone well if my kid was there. I mean, my mom was in a worse state than I thought. Good thing I made the right decision and I didn't bring the kid there.
So, tell me right now, James, how was your mom after all? Were you going there every day? Were you making sure she was okay?
Oh, yeah, totally. I was looking after her the whole time. I mean, say what you want about me, but I'm a pretty good guy when it comes down to it. I mean, I've got a good heart. I really care about people around me. I know sometimes I can be a little bit forgetful and ditzy about things, but I make up for it with my personality. So, yeah, my mom has been in a very good mood this week after me seeing her this whole time. I really feel good about myself. It's good to do a good thing every now and then, you know?
What a load of crap, James. You can stop lying to me. I know exactly what you were doing this week. Don't give me this nonsense about you taking care of your mom and whatnot.
Hey, come on. Where's this attitude coming from? Is it a crime to look after my mom? Are you seriously gonna get angry at me now? I thought that we had a deal that you would take care of the kid.
Well, who's the one that has been upholding the deal? It definitely hasn't been you.
What do you mean it hasn't been me? Are you trying to say that you're the one that went and saw my mom? Jeez, get off my case already.
What if I'm trying to say that you're lying right now? You didn't actually go and see your mom. I know that you've been doing something else, James. I've had people notice you.
You've had people notice me? What does that even mean?
It means that I know that you have been speed dating. Do you care to tell me why you would go to one of those events, James? That is quite a despicable thing to do when your wife is out of state trying to earn money for your family.
Crap, I can't believe it. You actually found out about that.
So, it is true, isn't it? I haven't just been hearing rumors. This is something that you've been up to. Explain yourself, James. I am 2 seconds away from contacting my sister.
No, wait, look, you don't understand. Just hear me out here. It's not what you think it is. I'm not there trying to pick up or anything. I'm just trying to be there for my friends.
What are you talking about? What does it mean that you're trying to be there for your friends?
Okay, well, look, you know how I am, right? I'm like a really happy-go-lucky guy. I want the best for people around me. Unfortunately, for the people around me, they're not too good with women. I mean, let's face it, they just don't have my charm. They don't know how they work and stuff. I'm the only one that knows how to really woo them.
I find that very, very hard to believe, but I'll just accept it and move on. So, you're at the speed dating event to teach your friends how to do it or something?
Yeah, kind of. They're a little bit nervous to go there on their own. They don't have a big heart like I do. Not only that, but they just don't know how to talk to them in general. So I was just there showing them the ropes, showing them how it's done. Surely you can't hate me for doing something like that, can you?
I don't know, to be honest, James. I find your behavior very sneaky, to be honest. I mean, you could have just told me the truth, and I probably would have accepted it.
Are you kidding me right now? What am I meant to tell my brother-in-law, that I'm going to speed dating event to help my friends? You wouldn't have taken the kid off my hands. You would have rejected me straight away.
You're not wrong about that. I probably would have. At the same time, it doesn't really make sense that you need to be there. I mean, I don't want to doubt your skills and capabilities, James, but what type of advice can you give them in the first place? I mean, this is the guy that married my sister, all because he dropped his hamburger on a train track.
Hey, come on, it wasn't a hamburger, it was a hot dog. Get your facts straight.
Well, whatever the food was, the basic premise is that you put yourself in a damsel in distress situation and my sister saves you. What advice could you possibly give these guys?
That's a really simple way of looking at me, and it's not fair at all. Just because I scored a date with her doesn't mean that everything is guaranteed. I had a couple of moves I needed to play on your sister, and that's exactly what I'm going to teach the guys at the speed dating.
Okay, I'm not really sure if I can trust you or not, James. I mean, the person that saw you there is a close friend of mine. She said that you were talking to a lot of girls. It seemed like you were having a lot of fun.
Well, there you go. If that's not a testimony to how good I am, then what else is?
James, you are not listening to me right now. I'm not saying this to boost your ego. I'm saying this to make a point. I need you to do better than that to convince me that you're not doing something behind my sister's back.
Oh my god, I can't believe we're having this conversation right now. Come on, you heard what I was saying before, right? I really, really respect your sister. She's a really good woman. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I would never do something to betray her.
Are you telling me the truth right now? You're not lying?
I cross my heart and hope to die. The only woman that I care about in this world is your sister. That is, unless I have a daughter someday.
Okay, well, I hope we don't have this discussion again, James. Just remember that my sister really trusts you. She thinks you're a good guy. You shouldn't be this reckless. It is really gonna hurt her if she knows what you're doing lately.
I know. Look, I promise you that this is gonna be the last time. I'm not gonna be doing that speed dating stuff again. It's like you guys always say, right? I'm a father now. I don't have time for that stuff.
Are you being honest with me right now? Can I trust what you're saying?
Oh, come on, Gary. This is me we're talking about with family. Of course you can trust me. Now, look, you have a lot of stuff to think about, right? You've got all those businesses and whatnot. Don't worry about things that aren't there. Just worry about yourself.
Okay, but what about the kid? I put him back in your care. Can I trust you to take care of him this time?
Of course you can, of course. Trust me, this kid is going to be more protected than the Mona Lisa being transported to another country. There's no better dad out there than me. And you have my word on that.
You know what, James? Despite the differences between you and me, I honestly thought that you're a good guy. I mean, when you make promises about taking care of the kid and being loyal to my sister and whatnot, I really believe it. I may think that you're a lazy guy and the clumsiest person that I've ever met, but at the same time, I want to trust that you're doing the right thing. I want to feel like even though you're filled with all these defects and faults, there's something good about you. That good thing about you was your honesty and your willingness to do something for your child. That's been my thought pattern recently as I'm thinking of you. But after today, I just don't know what to think about you. Last time we spoke, you gave me your word that you would take care of this kid. You would do anything to make sure he was safe. I honestly believed that. As someone that's family and should be putting family first, I thought you would actually take care of them. But what do I find? I find my nephew outside of a casino with a bag full of hot dogs. Can I just ask you, what was your logic when you decided to do that to him?
Oh, wow. Hey, Gary, how are you doing? As always, thanks so much for shooting me a message. I love how much we're talking lately. I feel like we're really getting along.
Enough with the attitude, James, please. You know I am angry with you, so stop it.
Hey, come on, man. Don't sour the mood already. No matter what differences we have between each other, I still want us to have a friendly relationship.
Enough with the crap about friendship, James. This is serious. Now, just what was going through your head when you decided to leave your son outside a casino like that? Do you care about him at all?
Of course I care about him. Didn't you see him out there with that plastic bag full of hot dogs? He had enough to satisfy himself for like the whole night. Don't tell me he was actually crying out there, was he?
Did you expect him to do anything else? This is a little kid in a big city on his own. Not only that, but he's part of a very bad neighborhood. Any kid his age would be scared being put in a situation like that. And what was your justification for this? You think a bag full of hot dogs was enough to soothe his anxieties? Why did you bring him along with you anyway?
Well, come on. You said you were busy, right? You didn't want to take care of him. I didn't really have a choice, did I? I can't exactly bring him into the casino. He's only a little boy, so I had to leave him out there on his own.
Okay, and this begs the question of why you would need to go to the casino in the first place. Where do you even get the money to go to a casino? You better not be using my sister's money.
Oh, come on, man. I know it's gonna look bad and you're gonna get angry at me for gambling or whatever. But here's the thing. I'm really good at what I do. I mean, if you thought I was just a guy with good social skills, then you've got the wrong picture about me. I've got a couple of skills up my sleeve. Playing at those slot machines is one of my specialities. And I'm telling you, I won really big that night. I bought that kid more hot dogs than he could count.
I don't care how much money you won. I care about what you've done with your own child. Can you honestly call yourself a responsible parent after doing something like this? I mean, I just can't believe you would do this after I had a conversation with you about taking care of him. It's like you don't care at all. Not only that, but let me say something about these slot machines. You know that they're designed to make you lose, right? I don't care about how skilled you are. In the end, you are going to lose. You may have won big this time, but if it was any other night, you would have lost a lot of money. Don't lie to me about it.
Well, hey, come on. You gotta lose some to win some, right? That's just part of the game. But I'm telling you right now, I'm really good at what I do.
I don't care how good you are. The fact of the matter is that you're using my sister's money to fund your gambling addiction. Does she even know about this?
Oh, don't go into that territory, man. What she doesn't know can't hurt her, right? Why don't we just keep this little secret between you and me? You know what? I'll even chip you in on some of the winnings I had. Is a nice $2,000 enough to keep your mouth shut?
I don't care about any petty money you won from gambling. For starters, whatever you earned is nothing compared to the amount of revenue I earn from my business. And even if it was, I still wouldn't take your money. This all comes down to the fact that you have been irresponsible. You've neglected your child and you've been lying behind my sister's back. This is more than enough cause for me to contact her.
Hey, come on, man. Are you seriously gonna make a big deal about something like this? It is so minuscule. Aw, don't tell her. She doesn't need to know about it. Like I did a little bit of gambling. I left my kid outside for a couple of minutes. Big deal.
Are you kidding me right now, James? Look at the time. It is well past his bedtime. And not only that, he's outside in this bad neighborhood. If I didn't happen to see him as I was driving home, who knows what would have happened to him? Do you even care if he got kidnapped or something?
Oh, come on. You know that the city's pretty safe, right? Something like that would never happen. Plus, like I said, I'm the friendly neighborhood James. I've got a reputation here. No one's ever gonna trespass me like that.
Stop calling yourself the friendly neighborhood James. You're not as popular as you think you are. And even if you were, it is not enough to relieve you of your responsibility. This isn't the only thing that I'm angry about. I've seen what you've been posting on Instagram. It seems like you're having a really fun time.
Oh, wow. You've noticed all of that, right? Yeah, look, so a couple of guys wanted me to come out for a bit, and I thought it would be okay to relive the good old days for a little bit. Oh, we got some wild photos, though. Let me tell you, if you thought those were amazing, then you should have seen the type of things that we got up to when we were younger. Unfortunately, we didn't have the cool technology to take photos, but at least we got some cool moments now, didn't we?
In what way is this cool? You've taken your kid out to places where he shouldn't be. I don't even know how you got him into them in the first place. Do you really think he wanted to be there?
Well, I don't know. You saw the photos, didn't you? Who wouldn't want to be in a situation like that? I mean, I'm a married man now, so I don't really care for this type of thing. But you saw those photos he had with the girls, right? Come on. You and I both know that he's going to be showing that off at school.
I'm assuming you're talking about the photo where he had the two girls that were barely dressed pressing their breasts against his face. I don't know if you saw his facial expression in that photo, but he looked really uncomfortable. He's only 6 years old. Do you really think he cares about that type of thing?
Hey, look, I know what he's like at that age. He's just acting like he doesn't enjoy it. I am telling you right now, he is definitely going to be showing it off to everyone, though. That's just how boys are. They're going to hide how much excitement and enjoyment they're experiencing.
Honestly, James, I really don't know what to say about you. I mean, all this neglectful behavior and doing things behind my sister's back? It's like you don't care about the people around you at all. You only care about yourself.
Are you kidding me right now? You didn't think that I was trying to earn this money for everyone? What if I won big? Do you think I'm just gonna keep it all to myself? Of course not. I'm gonna try and give it to my family and stuff. That's the real enjoyment in life for me. And I'm guessing you're talking about the parties and the speed dating too. Is it my fault that I'm just a really good guy that people want to hang around? Oh, give me a break, man. I was helping them get a girlfriend. I was doing something good for the world.
It seems like you were hindering them. Let me remind you that my friend said that you were enjoying yourself a lot there. You had all the girls around you. You were hogging them. You didn't give any of the other guys a chance to talk to them.
Well, I mean, what can I say? That's just who I am naturally. I'm setting the bar high. That way, when they go out there on their own, they're going to be more prepared to get the girl of their dreams.
This is unbelievable. I'm actually talking to someone deluded. You know what, James? I think you've had enough fun. In the past few weeks, you've shown me that you're irresponsible. You're disinterested in your own child, and you're also doing things behind my sister's back. I think I've let this go for too long now. She needs to know.
What are you trying to say right now? That you're actually gonna tell on me or something?
That is exactly what I'm gonna do. As someone who cares about his family and his sister, I'm not gonna let her be disrespected any longer. Let's hope you start cleaning up your act after this.
Natasha, where are you right now? I need you to message me. I don't care how busy you are with that court case. I'm pretty sure your trial isn't more important than whatever that crazy guy is doing. He's actually trying to steal our kid away. I'm telling you, he's a lot sneakier than you and I think. He actually snuck in while I was playing games and stole him away from me. Can you believe that? He's actually kidnapped our child. I need you to talk to him. If you don't talk to him, then I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get my child back. I'm gonna call the police if I have to.
Oh, you know what, James? How about you just shut your mouth? My brother is only doing what he has to. He's doing it on my order. He's protecting my son from you.
What are you talking about right now? He's protecting your son from his own dad? That doesn't make any sense. You act like I'm dangerous or something.
With the way you treat him, you definitely can be considered that. The only reason our son hasn't been kidnapped or ended up dead is just luck. Pure luck that my brother has been around to see him. I've heard all the stories about you forgetting that he was there. I've heard about you leaving him in front of the casino. Well, I'm not putting up with this any longer. I'm taking action as a mother who needs to protect him herself. This is what I have to do.
Come on, Natasha, listen to yourself right now. You're making a huge deal out of this. Do I really need to blow this out of proportion? I mean, yes, if there's a problem with the kid, just let you and me talk about it. We'll sort it out together. That's what couples do, right? They have a problem and then they figure out a way to solve it.
That's exactly what couples do. And we've talked about many solutions in the past, and you haven't done anything about it. You've always brushed them off like they're nothing. At least I think you did. Whenever I tell you to do something, you nod your head and agree with me. You act like you're taking what I'm saying seriously. Then, in a matter of seconds, you just ignore it anyway. Kind of like my brother telling you to pay more attention to the kid.
Okay, look, I don't know. I just can't help it. It's just the type of guy that I am. I know I'm a little forgetful and I'm clumsy with this type of thing. But don't punish me for it. Don't try and rip my kid away from me. I'm a good guy. I've been married to you for so long. You should know this already.
You're not wrong about that. I have been married to you for a long time, and I should have known everything. I can't believe I never knew. It's a good thing that I went on this trip and the things happened between you and my brother. If it didn't, I probably wouldn't have found out the truth.
What are you talking about? What truth?
The truth of the matter is that you've been seeing someone behind my back, haven't you?
I'm sorry, what now?
Don't try to hide it. I've already got the proof of it. Do you remember Gary's friend who went to that speed dating and saw you there? You really messed up, buddy. You started hitting on the wrong girl.
What are you talking about? I have no idea what is going on here.
Well, first of all, you told Gary that you wouldn't be going to speed dating anymore. You made him a promise and you broke that promise. The reality is that you've been going to that speed dating thing to pick up new girls all the time.
What are you talking about? That is a load of nonsense. Where's the proof that I've been doing that?
The proof is in the fact that you've been showing off your photos to the person at speed dating. You were telling her that you are some big shot who owns all the girls in the area. They all love you. They all adore you. You asked her if she wanted to be a part of your little paradise. She sat there, acting interested in what you had to say. She thought if she could get on your good side, you would just pour out more and more of the gross and disgusting things you've been doing. And let me tell you right now, she wasn't wrong about that. That's exactly what she was able to do.
Okay, come on. Are you serious now? Does that sound like me? It doesn't sound like I'm the one with all the girls. I'm pretty sure it's you and your brother who doubted I could do that type of thing in the first place.
No, you're right. We honestly did. I never expected something like this to happen, but here we are.
Come on, Natasha. If you don't believe this, then just accept the truth. I haven't been doing any of this. That friend must be lying. There's no proof of this.
There is, actually. You see, out of the people that she showed you, she knew one of them. She went to that person directly and tried to talk to her. Apparently, she's head over heels for you. She thinks that she's the only one that you're seeing. She was in for a shock when she actually found out the truth. I don't expect you'll be seeing her anytime soon.
This is so stupid. I can't believe I'm having this conversation. I have no idea what you're talking about. Can you just stop talking nonsense right now, Natasha, and just come back to me? Tell that buffoon of a brother of yours to just bring my child back here.
No way. I'd rather hand my child over to some drug lord. He's not safe in your hands. You know what? I'm also going to get a divorce.
Are you kidding me right now? You're gonna get a divorce over fantasies, Natasha? Do you realize how stupid that is?
The only thing that's stupid is me believing you these past few years. I truly loved you, James. I honestly did. Out of everyone I met, I thought you were the one who was going to treat me right. I gave you money because I thought you were doing the right thing. I believed your lies for so many years, but I had no idea you'd be doing this behind my back. Well, I'm not going to put up with it any longer. I'm a strong woman and I can make it on my own. I can raise that kid on my own too. I've basically been doing that anyway.
Oh well, look at you go. You think that I haven't been raising that kid. Go on. Go take credit for it.
I will, to be honest, because the only input that you've had as a father is just giving him that iPad. At every chance that you get, you've neglected him. You pretend to like him and act like you're a good father, but in reality, you're not. Anyway, you and I are done now, James. I don't want anything to do with you. Have fun with the rest of your girlfriends.
All the luxury that James had been enjoying up until that point was gone in an instant. The security that my sister provided was gone now, and the financials were also gone. He was left to fend for himself. It turns out that this was the worst time for something like this to happen. It seems like my sister wasn't the only one that he was taking money from. He was taking money from his girlfriends. They all thought that he was loyal to them, and they didn't really mind that he would take their money and that he didn't pay them back. Unfortunately, once one girl found out what happened, it was kind of like dominoes, and the rest all found out. They all wanted James to return the money somehow, but he was stuck in a very interesting situation. He was a guy that couldn't hold down a job. There is no way that he could gather funds to do it. The girls got together and they came up with a plan. Because they felt so insulted and degraded by the fact that they were lied to by a nice guy like James, they wanted to get back at him. They all decided to strap a harness on him and have him pull a carriage that housed all of his girlfriends every day. He has to pull them to their workplace, slowly dropping them off one by one. They arranged for him to do this for the next 10 years. And that's when he can be free from their debt. I'm not sure if this is the best way to get back at James. If it were me personally, I'd rather get my money back. But if the girls are enjoying watching him sweat and suffer out there, then I guess that's the way they want to get redemption. If I had to guess, he's not going to last 5 years doing that job. Who knows what his body's going to look like after that? As for my sister and me, things were pretty rough at first. She was really hurt by the fact that someone like James had also lied to her. She felt so confident that a guy like him would never hurt her, and now she doesn't know who to trust. I let her know that it doesn't matter what she does, that I'll always be there to help her with the child. I really like this kid. And to be honest, I'm probably not going to have much luck on the dating market myself. I can see myself having a good life just raising this kid with my sister. I mean, the good part is that we're both very like-minded people. When it comes to raising the kid, we have the same philosophy. It's probably a better idea than the both of us finding new partners.
Thanks for watching all the way to the end. If you enjoyed it, please remember to click the like button. See you in the next video.
My back hurts so much. I don't know why it hurts so much. It can't be because of my age. Can it?
Your back hurts again? I keep telling you to get it checked out. What if it gets worse? I also feel like it could be the way you sleep funny. Or even the fact that you sit for long periods of time throughout the day.
I mean, I could go get it checked out, but I don't want to waste money. I probably just need to stick some Salambas on it and my back will be as good as new. I'm also really worried about my store. Our sales haven't improved even during the holidays. And that's when the sales should be the highest too. What if I lose my store? I don't want to have all the financial burden fall on you.
Honey, it's okay. My side gig is still going well, so I should be able to support us for a little bit. But I really hope it doesn't come to that because I know how much that store means to you. But don't worry. I got you and I'm here for you.
Thanks, babe. I always feel so bad having to put you through this. I promised you a life where I could support you and you can live a comfortable life. I boasted about it too. I was so confident that that was something I could make happen for you. But we're here barely making ends meet.
And here you go again. I told you it's fine, babe. I'm really happy with what we have right now and where we are in life. I don't think that the way we live is disappointing or sad. Nor do I think that it's exhausting. You have to stop being so harsh on yourself for not meeting your own expectations. We're still young, babe. Things are going to get better for us, okay? Plus, we're only human, so we're definitely going to go through some trials. If life was just rainbows and unicorns, it would be so boring. We need challenges that'll help us grow into better people. So, seriously, all that to say, you got this. This time in our life is only temporary, and we'll make it through. I know we will. We got this, okay? I'm in your corner, and we'll make it through this together.
This is why I asked you to marry me. Your positivity is something I need in my life. You're just a ray of sunshine who lights up my world. You realize that it's thanks to your positive attitude and your bright personality that our child was able to grow into such a fine person. I'm so bad with words, so I don't get to tell you as often as I'd like and that you deserve to hear. But thank you so much for everything you do. And I love you to the moon and back.
I know. I love you too. Oh, side note, can you pick up Jay on your way home? There's a school festival and apparently he'll end later than usual. Actually, he should be wrapping things up right now. Could you pick him up please while I make dinner?
Oh, really? Sure. I'll go to his school to pick him up. Do you need me to pick up anything else for you on your way home?
Nope. Thank you. You're the best. See you soon.
Babe, do you happen to know how much we have left in our savings?
In our savings? I think about $300. Why? Is everything all right?
Yeah. It's just that I just got the notification to pay for the tuition at Jay's school. I was wondering why Jay came to me to ask for it, but he said he felt bad asking you about it because they raised the tuition.
What? Again? To how much?
He said it's up to $2,500 now. I'm seriously considering getting a loan. What do you think? Because even if I profit more than usual at my store, I still won't be able to pay the tuition. It doesn't even come close to $2,500. What should we do?
I mean, we could always ask your mom if she could help. That would be better than taking out loans, right? Maybe?
What? Absolutely not. We can't do that. Not over my dead body. I have the pride to be able to provide for my own family. I can't possibly ask my parents to help us financially. Nope, absolutely not. I want you to give up the idea of asking our parents for help. I will send the money back to them if they send it.
Okay, I get it. Sorry I asked. I didn't know that it was serious, but now I do, I guess. We can figure this out on our own.
I really, really hate the idea of asking our parents for help. Especially money. So I'm going to figure things out, okay? We can talk more about this at home.
Hi, Teresa. What's this? I happened to see the letter from Jay's school that was on your kitchen table. I'm sorry for peeking, but I couldn't believe how much it was. So to help you guys out and to save you guys the trouble of having to wonder whether to ask for help or not, I'm sending you guys money. Make sure to use it for Jay's tuition. Aw, Teresa, you really didn't have to. We had a plan on how to pay for the tuition so that we didn't have to ask you or my parents for help. You guys have a plan. Of course you do. I bet the plan would fall through and you would have to ask me to help anyway. I hope you don't get the wrong idea. I'm not doing this for you guys, but for Jay. He's our future, and I'd like to invest in our future. Anyway, use the money I sent for Jay's tuition, but don't tell your father-in-law. He doesn't know that I've been helping you guys. Okay. We're always so thankful for your support. I'm sorry we have to constantly rely on you for Jay. How would we ever repay you?
Repay me? You can first start by making sure I don't have to keep supporting you guys. Aren't you embarrassed that you can't even do that right now? Honestly, if it wasn't for Jay being our future, aren't you embarrassed that you can't even raise him without help? Does Jay at least have enough clothes to keep him warm through the winter?
His clothes? I mean, we just buy him shirts for the things he likes. We didn't really think about clothes.
Are you serious? Do you hear yourself? Please tell me you've at least gone outside and looked at other kids. What did you see when you went out? It's not just stupid cartoon or video game t-shirts. Especially at the school he goes to. Appearance is everything. Although I don't expect you to understand that. Plus, it's getting colder. Please tell me that he at least has some warm jackets and sweaters that he can wear to school.
Oh.
Ugh, I knew it. My fears came true, and I'm so disappointed. I knew this would happen, so I sent some clothes to your house for Jay. Make sure he wears them and stays warm. We can't have him getting sick and missing too much school. Make sure you're also taking care to stay warm and not get sick. I made sure to include some clothes for you and John, so wear those. I don't want you guys wearing those thrifted clothes. That's just embarrassing for me. Don't you guys have any pride? Why are you okay with thrifting clothes? Have you talked to John about working under me? If he worked under me, he wouldn't have to struggle so much. He's so stubborn like his old man.
I have tried to talk to him about it, but he refuses to listen. But anyway, thank you so much for your help, Teresa.
Hi, Mary. What are you doing today? Do you have time?
Hi, Teresa. You have great timing. I was just about to text you since I didn't have anything planned today. You have superpowers or something.
Oh, perfect. I need you to come with me to go get groceries. Our fridge is so empty. There's absolutely nothing to eat, and I didn't want to go shopping by myself. Good thing you're free today.
You want to go shopping with me? But wouldn't Jenny be better for going shopping since she's closer?
Are you talking back to me right now? Jenny is also really not helpful when it comes to shopping because she only picks what she likes. She's too picky. For household-related chores, or anything related to cooking and cleaning, you're much better than Jenny. Now that you know this, let's go shopping. Get your behind here ASAP so that we can go shopping at 4 p.m.
Okay, I'll be right there. See you in a bit, Teresa. So, Teresa, did you just take me shopping to buy our groceries for us? But what about your groceries? We just ended up buying what our family needed rather than yours.
Why? Do you have a problem with that? It's the holidays soon, so don't you think it's important that you guys have enough food? Especially what you want to eat? Oh, but don't get the wrong idea. I want to emphasize that I didn't do this for you, but for Jay. He's going through a growth spurt, so it's important that he has enough food to eat. It's not for you, but for Jay, okay? Oh, and don't bother coming over to our house this Thanksgiving.
Oh, but how come? We haven't come over as a family in so long. So we were hoping to come this Thanksgiving so that you could at least see Jay once this year. I'm sure you're itching to see him. Especially since it's been so long since you last saw him.
Don't worry. It's important that Jay can focus on school. He needs to be able to stay home to keep studying. High schoolers don't want to be bothered about going to family gatherings. He'd probably be too stressed about the back and forth traveling. As for seeing Jay, I can always make a trip out of going to see him. I want you to know that I don't expect you guys to come for Thanksgiving. I want you to focus on what Jay wants to do. If it's to stay home and study or rest, let him have that. Make sure to enjoy the food that I bought you. I mean, I don't care that you finish it or have leftovers, but make sure that Jay gets to eat what he wants. Make sure to have him as your priority, no matter what.
Thank you for always making sure that we have everything and taking care of us.
If you know that you need to repay me, just make sure to put that energy into raising your son. He needs all the attention. And a good parent makes sure to raise their child into becoming a great person. Anyway, I need to go rest. That was a long drive up to you. It's been a while since I drove that much.
Oh, yes, of course. Please rest. Thank you so much for today and for helping us with our groceries.
Oh man, I'm in trouble.
What? Why? What happened? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Nothing happened to me, but my truck just decided to break down today. Maybe it's because it's so old. It worked perfectly fine until a few days ago. But it decided it didn't want to start today of all days. I don't understand why it's being so finicky.
What? It won't start. That's the first time it happened. But if your truck won't start, how would you work?
I know. It's a problem. I'm kind of panicking because this has never happened. And we haven't had good business in a while, so it's important that I keep going to work. And even my trusty truck decides to be very temperamental today, so... I don't know what to do. I'm panicking. I really don't know what to do. I'm going crazy.
Oh no. It really is a problem. I wish I could help somehow.
It's okay. Don't worry. I'll figure something out. That's the least I can do. I don't want to worry you too much, okay?
Hi, Teresa. I really don't like having to ask you this, but can we borrow some money? We're kind of in an emergency.
Huh? Well, that's a first. You coming and asking me for money. You never wanted to ask for money and even refused to accept the money I gave you. What happened? It must be really bad if you came to me to ask for help.
I mean, it's not that bad as if someone got hurt, but it is kind of an emergency. It's John's truck. He needs it for work, but it won't start. We're not sure why, but we think it might be because it's so old. And the only person that we can think of right now because it's an emergency is you. I'm really sorry for coming to ask you for help and bothering you.
I knew that junk car would cause trouble eventually. Why didn't you guys listen when I said to change it to a newer model? I can't help you right now, but try asking Jenny for help. I handed over being a building manager to someone else, so I don't have any more money to give you guys.
What? Ask Jenny? Why would I ask her?
Yeah, ask Jenny. I handed over the building manager position to Jenny because I don't have the energy to manage multiple buildings. Plus, she was the one who came up to me saying that she would take over and help me, so I just handed it over. So ask Jenny for help. I'm sure she'll gladly help you and John. She is such a sweet daughter-in-law, so I'm sure she'll be nice to you guys too. Are you uncomfortable asking someone younger for help? If that's the case, I can ask for you. Especially if your pride's on the line.
No, it's okay. Thank you for letting me know. I'll ask her for help. Thank you again.
Hi, Jenny. It's been a while. How are you?
Who is this? Do I know you? Oh, you didn't have my number saved? It's me, Mary. I'm married to John. Oh, hi! Sorry about that, Mary. I just recently changed my phone, so I don't have everyone's contact in my phone anymore. But what's up? How are you? You never text or call me. About that. I really don't like having our first chat in a while being about this, but I kind of really need your help with something. Could I borrow some money from you? Money? What money? Do you need money? Yeah. It's a long story, but long story short, we have a truck for our business, but it's acting up right now. It won't start, and we think that it's really broken this time. So we are hoping to replace it. But the problem is that we don't have much in our savings. So was hoping you could help us out a little? Oh man, that sucks for you. Aren't you embarrassed asking me for help? Someone younger at that. If it was me, I wouldn't be able to ask anyone for help because I'd rather die than to ask someone for help. But you guys run a business? What kind of business requires you guys to have a truck? Oh, yeah. We sell fruit from our truck. So it's essential that we have a working truck so that we can transport it, and so that we can sell it from our truck. I really wasn't planning on asking you for help since I know that you don't like being asked for favors, but your mom told me to ask you for help. Especially since you took over managing the buildings that Teresa used to own. Yep, that's right. Mom looked like she was having a hard time managing the buildings. Because we saw that she was having a hard time, we decided to step in to offer our help to her. We told her that we'd manage the buildings for her. So, we make sure that everyone pays their rent on time, sometimes even going in person to ask them for rent. We didn't know that it was this much work, so I guess this is what it's like to be an owner and manage buildings. But Sarah, do you even have enough money to buy a truck when Jay's art school tuition is so much? How are you managing your finances if you're constantly borrowing money? Especially tuition. Isn't that a lot of money that you don't have? Our finances are our business, so don't worry about it. Thanks for your concern. But all those aside, we're kind of in a bind, so as much as I hate asking you for money, could we borrow money? If you can't, I understand. Could you just let me know so that we can figure something out? Man, I don't understand you guys. Even though you guys are tight and barely making ends meet, and yet you decided to send your son to an art school. That's why you guys are living paycheck to paycheck and struggling so much. Poor people are stubborn in weird ways, and they are so bad at managing their finances. Honestly, Sarah, all this to say, we did recently change our car, so we have one that we're not using. It's this one. So if you want, you can use this one. We don't need it anymore anyway. That's a sports car. We can't sell fruit from a car like that. Thanks, though. Oh, you're right. Sorry about that. I'm so used to only driving those kinds of cars that I forgot that there are other kinds of cars for other purposes. But I mean, you can take that car and sell it. You can use that money to buy a new truck. I don't care what you do with it. If you guys are really tight on time, and especially right now if the truck is your livelihood, don't you think that that's what you should do? Just take the car and sell it. Actually, it's okay. We'll figure something out. Thanks so much for offering your car and offering to help. It means a lot. Are you sure? Man, Antara was offering to help you come up with a solution, but you just shoot my idea down like it's nothing. Sarah, let me give you this one advice as someone who really likes you and looks up to you. And also, please know that I really care for you and worry for you and your family. Poor people need to know their limits and stay in their lane. You should be able to acknowledge your limits and live life appropriately. It doesn't matter how skilled or talented you are in something. You can't force it or even go boasting about it to support the talent when you don't even have the financial means to support and grow the talent. That's what I realized as I gained life experience. And because I realized this sooner, I was able to come to manage buildings. Wow, I'm kind of speechless right now. You're bragging as if the buildings you are managing are yours. Are you sure about that? They're all Teresa's. Where do you get the confidence to talk and brag as if they belong to you? I mean, when Mom dies, it'll all be ours, so I mean, I'm not wrong. If only she handed over the buildings sooner, I could have made more profit to make sure that we have stable income sooner. I think you have the wrong idea. It's all in your head, Jenny. The only reason you're managing the buildings is because my husband doesn't like asking her for help. Honestly, those buildings wouldn't be yours under the eyes of the law anyway because it's rightfully John's. This naivety is kind of cute now that I look at it. I always thought you were a decent person since I didn't get to really talk to you much. But now that we've had a proper conversation, I can really see what kind of person you are. You really are the lowest of the low. What are you talking about? What law and what rights? Since we're the ones managing the buildings, it's rightfully ours. And do you really want to see who the lowest is? Should we ask the world to judge who is lower than the other? Will it be me or you? You're so funny, Sarah. Oh, well, you really don't know anything. You think because you manage the building, it's legally yours? I've never heard something so dumb in my life. Don't worry about me asking for money in the future because there won't be any more. That sounds great! I really don't want to see your face nor hear from you ever again, too. At least we agree on something. John, look at this! Tell me this is all a dream. What's happening?
What am I looking at? I don't know what's happening either. Can you explain?
So, you know how today Jay was having his senior exhibition? Well, because of my work conflicts, I wasn't able to go to his recital. Apparently, these people came up to Jay after his performance and gave him their business cards. They all saw how talented he was and his potential. They all wanted to take him under their wing so that they could train him and grow him into a great artist.
What? Are you serious? Please tell me you're being serious.
They even told him that of all the other students who were graduating, he was especially talented. They were impressed with his musical talent. And guess what? I just got a call not too long ago from Jay's principal. Apparently, there were inquiries asking to interview Jay. I don't know what's happening, but this is amazing. I'm not dreaming, right? It's actually happening, right?
Wow. Look at RJ. We thought he was talented, but didn't know to what extent. Sometimes I was doubtful because I thought we were just seeing things because we were his parents and we wanted to support his dreams. But I'm glad all our hard work to support Jay paid off. Well, I guess I'll wrap up my workday here for now so that we can celebrate. I'll be home soon after organizing some things. Are you with Jay right now?
Yeah, I'm with Jay. And we're here kind of freaking out together.
Okay. Don't celebrate too much without me. I'll be home soon.
Hi, Jenny. I saw the article about Henry. I gotta say, I'm kind of impressed by him. Who knew that a senior in high school had such skills? He was able to drink and drive, and in the process, he caused a massive car accident, killing one on impact. Wow. Just wow. And it seemed like that wasn't all there was to his charges. He made things blow up in lockers, he stole things from gym locker rooms. His actions are so special that it's actually on the front page of every newspaper. How cool is that? You must be so proud of Henry. Shut your mouth. Who do you think you are that you can talk about my Henry like that? You have quite the balls to be able to say things like that and acting all happy. You're so funny. You think I'll stop talking just because you tell me to shut my mouth? Ha! I don't plan on listening to you anytime soon. So, you know how you would always badmouth my family and the way we lived? Or even just the fact that you looked down on us? Yeah, you shouldn't have done that. This is karma getting back at you. Oh, I also heard about your husband. Apparently, he made a mess at his company, so he is also on the news all over the company website as well as on other news reports. Apparently, he embezzled money from the company and also manipulated the stock prices. I'm kind of really impressed and surprised at how your husband and son can be the way they are at the price of your reputation. I guess that means that I won't be able to see you in a while. You probably can't even leave the house because of how embarrassed you are. But imagine all the paparazzi and the attention you get. You like that, right? Attention? Seriously? You really won't keep your mouth shut? Haven't you learned when it's polite to stop talking? You're awfully confident just because your son got lucky and started becoming sought after. All that confidence, I bet, is just bravado because you have nothing better to do or to show others. But the fact never changes. You are the poorest of the poor. Practically homeless. Seriously, you guys have nothing. Nothing! You don't even have money to buy a truck, for goodness sake. Don't you remember how you had to come to me asking for money? You were literally begging at my feet. All of a sudden, here we are, with you acting as if you didn't beg for money. All because your son got lucky. You're right. This whole situation is quite something. Absolutely unexpected. But you're right. We had no money. The difference was that we didn't try to scam people out of their money, embezzle anything, nor rely on our reports about our stocks. We did our best living as honestly as possible. I'm not talking about just your son and husband. You're in on the mix of horrible people too. You took over Teresa's business so that you could use up all the money without any payoff for her. Clearly, your brain is for decoration only. There's nothing in your skull that could be called a brain. Maybe just cotton. It's time to wake up and face reality, Jenny. Wake up! This world doesn't revolve around you. I guess the thing at your husband's company and your son's arrest is a sort of rude wake-up call. Good luck! Hi, Teresa. How are you? I wanted to check in after hearing all the news about Jenny's husband and son. Ugh, my head hurts. What is all this nonsense about embezzlement and car accident with underage drinking? I don't know if I can take hearing any more bad news. I guess this is punishment for having such bad temper and not being kinder. And now that I'm older, I can't really do anything. Oh, Teresa, please don't say that you're getting punished. You did absolutely nothing wrong. This is not punishment for you. All the things in the news about Jenny, her husband, and her son are on them. Please don't blame yourself for this. I should have realized what kind of people they truly were when they offered to take my buildings off my hands. Why didn't I see that Jenny was such a sly, conniving fox of a person? I should have known all she wanted was the money and inheritance. She didn't care for me at all, nor did her husband. They just cared about money. They were blinded by it. Just thinking about her and her husband just infuriates me. They deserve to be punished in the worst way possible. Please stop blaming yourself or getting upset over them. They're not worth the energy. Plus, you didn't know their true intentions until now. I didn't know either, so I can kind of understand how you feel. Oh, on a more positive note, I saw Jay's interview on TV. I heard that he was signed on to a great entertainment company. I'm so glad that at least one of my family members is doing okay. I'm happy for you guys. It's all because of how hard you guys worked. Oh, no. Please, it was all thanks to all the support you gave us when we were struggling to pay for Jay's tuition. If it wasn't for your support and all the clothes you sent us, and even the shopping you did for us, Jay probably would have had to drop out of school because of how incompetent we were as parents. All this good fortune? Jay's interview and being able to enter the entertainment industry. It's all thanks to you, Teresa. Seriously, thank you. What are you talking about? Like I said before, it's all your guys' hard work paying off. You guys had to live frugally to support Jay in his dream to be a musician, and it paid off. All I did was constantly nag you, berate you, and even look down on you. I did nothing for you guys. You can't say that I did anything. I was such a horrible mother-in-law to you, always giving you a hard time. Please don't say that. You were never a horrible mother-in-law. I never thought that for a moment. I knew that you said and did all those things for our sake. You did it out of love, not hate. I get it since you were showing how much you loved us in your own way. Thank you so much for being our Jay supporter and for helping him through school. Now it's our turn to pay back all that we have received from you. You are honestly an angel. Thank you for your kind words. I'll also work on being kinder to you and more loving. I will do my best to become someone that you are proud to introduce to others as your loving mother-in-law. Jay's talents were recognized by others, and after graduation, he signed on with a great entertainment company as their newest musician. Ever since then, our financial situation became a little more stable. As for Jenny, the news of her husband embezzling from the company and manipulating the stock market, as well as her son driving without a licensed drunk, has taken a huge toll on her reputation. Teresa handed over the control for the buildings to me so that I can manage it for her instead of Jenny. I remember hearing a saying about how the more you have, the more humble you should live. And it is honestly something I can't help but agree with wholeheartedly. We're also trying to pay back Teresa for all her help while Jay was growing up. We will be staying close by so that if she ever needs anything, we'll be there to help her. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to see more content.
Kimberly, thanks for working today. Oh, hi Richard, no problem. No, really, we had a lot of customers today. It was really busy. We couldn't have survived without you. It's super busy right before Valentine's Day. They're making us do a couple hours of overtime each day. Yeah, well, it's because our store is doing that limited time offer. It's bringing in a lot of people. I heard it's like this every year at this time. Oh, Kimberly, by the way. What is it? You're scheduled for tomorrow, right? Yep, I'm in tomorrow. I'm working tomorrow too. We're on the same shift, so we'll both finish at the same time. Oh, that's cool. So let's... Okay. Let's what? What does that mean? That, well, you know, when other people aren't around. When people aren't around? I find it kind of cute. I'm a guy, so I can sense these things. What are you talking about? When we're finished our shift, do you want to go grab a drink? Oh, sorry. I already have plans for tomorrow night. And I don't drink alcohol anyway. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Well, how about just having dinner with me then? I might take it as an insult if you say no. I'm sorry, I can't. I told you I have plans already. But tomorrow is Valentine's Day. You know that, right? I think that's the best day for us to get together, don't you? I'm really sorry, but I wasn't kidding when I said I had plans already. I can't. Oh, I don't think you have to worry about that. So let's meet in front of the store when we're done our shifts. I said I have other plans tomorrow night. I'll be waiting for you. I'm looking forward to it. Kimberly, I must have missed you. I couldn't finish on time tonight, so you probably left without me, huh? There was some unexpected trouble in my section, so I couldn't finish on time. It wasn't my fault. Well, anyway, I have a reservation for a private booth at a restaurant/bar not far from here. It's that place we all went to for our store's Christmas party. Oh, that's right. You said you don't drink alcohol, right? I bet you were just saying that to get me to like you even more, huh? You're so cute. Tonight, I won't let go of you. Richard, what have you been messaging me about tonight? I told you I've got other plans tonight, right? I'm pretty sure I turned down your invitation and said I wasn't going to join you. Huh? Are you still playing hard to get? It doesn't matter what you say to me. I'm not changing my plans tonight just for you. I told you, you don't need to pretend anymore. Where are you now? I'm on my way over to the previous engagement I told you I had. Oh, I gotcha. So, good night. Okay. See you later. Kimberly, I'm already at the restaurant. I'm in the private booth I reserved. You're not here yet. I wonder how long you'll be. Are you still playing hard to get with me? The love of my life, my lovely Kimmy. Oh no, I said it. Hurry up and get here, I'm waiting. Kimmy, it's just like you not to show up right away for me. I know you're playing hard to get, but I might start getting angry if you don't come here soon. Hello? It's really cute when you play hard to get, but to make your boyfriend wait so long on our first date, you might end up losing him before you even had him. Hey, Kimberly. I've already gone past the reserved time on this booth, so they've kicked me out of the restaurant. I'm really upset with you right now. I understand playing hard to get, but I think you just crossed the line. You've gone too far this time. Now you're just getting on my nerves. Don't tease me like this. Well, if you come here right away, I'll be nice and forgive you. I'll forget all this happened. I've reserved a room at the hotel right by the subway entrance. Come meet me there. I'll be waiting in the lobby. Because you made me wait, I'll give you a good spanking tonight. I won't let up until morning. Huh? What is all this? Oh, so you finally stopped playing hard to get, huh? My messages weren't showing that they were even being read. I thought you were ignoring me completely. Come on now, how many times have I turned you down about tonight? I am not playing hard to get. I never had any intentions of being with you tonight. Huh? What? Why not? No, I think I should be the one asking why. I told you I have plans tonight. I turned you down so many times. So why did you think I was going out with you tonight? Honestly, you're being really creepy. It's scaring me. And I have a boyfriend. What? I'm on a date with my boyfriend right now. Stop messaging me. But you expressed your love for me before. What is this all of a sudden? Huh? Expressed my love? For you? Yeah, that's right. Tonight's date with you was supposed to be my reply to your expression of love for me. And now you're saying you have a boyfriend? Stop screwing with me. Just hold on a second here. I can't believe you'd play with my emotions like this. But I've never expressed my love for you. What? So now you're gonna say it wasn't you that did it? I didn't. I never did anything like that. What gave you that idea? You gave me early Valentine's Day chocolates. It wasn't a small little candy like you'd give a friend. It was a whole box of chocolates in the shape of a heart. Huh? A box of chocolates? February 4th. I thought you did it early so I'd know, and then we could spend Valentine's together. You snuck the chocolates into my bag at work. At first, I didn't know who had done it. The card wasn't signed, it was only initialed KM. But then I realized it had to be you. You're the only one at work with those initials. You're the only KM working at that place, right? Hold on, can I say something? What? February 4th, I was out of town at a relative's house. I didn't work that day at all. Huh? I didn't work that day? There's no way I could have gone into the staff room and snuck something into your bag? Huh? But then, whoever expressed their love to you, it wasn't me. But you're kidding. You can check for yourself at work on the schedule. I wasn't in that day. Then, who did this? Who has a crush on me? I'm sorry, but I have no idea. I can't believe this. If it wasn't you, who else has the initials KM? I have no idea. I don't know either. Maybe you should see if one of the other employees has any idea who it was. Okay, that's a great idea. Could you ask around for me? Huh, me? If I heard it directly from someone, it wouldn't be nearly as romantic, right? Please, ask around for me. Whoever it is will be my first girlfriend. First girlfriend? And with such a cute way of showing their love for me, it'll be like a fairy tale come true. I'm already in love just thinking about this whole thing. Please, ask around. I'm begging you. Okay. Huh? You'll find her for me? I can't guarantee I'll find out who it was, but I'll ask a couple people that might know. Regardless of who it is, just promise me you won't get upset with me if I find out, okay? Okay. No problem, I swear I won't get upset. Please find out who loves me. I know she's my soulmate. Okay, just wait. Karen, good evening. Sorry for messaging so late. I've got a question and I figured you were the best person to ask. Oh, good evening, Kim. What is it? Honestly, Richard is bothering me with a favor he wants me to do. Richard? You mean Richard Johnson from work? Yeah. Apparently he got a box of chocolates from someone with the initials KM over a week ago. Someone slipped them into his bag in the staff room while he was out working on the floor. He has no idea who this KM person is, and it's really bothering him. I see. But why did he come to you about it? Because my name is Kimberly Martin. He thought the KM was me, but it wasn't me. Oh, I see what happened. You've been working at the store for a long time. You know everyone there. I figured you might know something about this. Well, honestly, it was me. Huh? Huh? I put the chocolates in Richard's bag when he wasn't there to see. They're the most delicious chocolates I could find. Huh. But aren't you married? Me? No, I got divorced last month. What, really? You know my first name is Karen, but because I'm divorced, I go by my maiden name now, Morris. Oh, your initials are KM now. I see. So, Richard didn't know I got divorced either, huh? I get it now. I understand. Richard, I found out who gave you those chocolates.
What, really?
I know who it was, but that person...
Wait, don't tell me her name.
Huh? Why not?
She didn't want me to know, that's why she didn't sign them. She wanted to surprise me. It was such a cute and elegant way of expressing her love for me. I have to return the favor.
Uh-huh.
So please, Kimberly, tell her I'll be waiting for her in the hotel room.
In that case, I think you should know who it is before...
No. I want it to be her surprise when I see her face, okay?
Are you sure you're okay with this?
Yeah, I already told you. Whoever it is, I think I'm already in love with her. I don't even know who it is yet, and I'm already this in love with her. Seeing her face and finding out who it is, it'll be like the climax of the fairy tale.
Well, if that's what you want. But like I said before, no matter who it is, you have to promise you won't get upset with me.
Okay, no problem. I'm at the hotel I told you about before. I'm waiting in the room. The room number is 503. Tell her we're gonna have the most passionate night of her life.
Okay, if this is what you want.
It is.
Okay, I'll tell her.
Kimberly, answer me. Why? What is this?
Oh, Richard, hi.
Don't act so nonchalant with me. Why did Karen come to my hotel room?
What do you mean, why? Because she's the one who gave you the chocolates?
But she's married.
No, I heard she got divorced. She's single now.
Hold on, I don't care if she's single. She's the same age as my mother. Why?
This is why I wanted to tell you.
Kimberly, help me.
I told you, regardless of who it was, not to get angry with me.
But her...
I'm sorry, but a promise is a promise.
Help me.
That morning, I got a message from a very excited Karen. She said, Kim, it turns out that Richard wasn't just young and cute, he was a virgin too. I gently and lovingly initiated him all the way till morning. So, I guess Richard and Karen had a very intimate Valentine's evening after all. Later, Karen also announced it over the intercom at work, so all the employees found out about it at once. Because of that, Richard quit work there immediately. Apparently, he also left town and moved back in with his parents. But I think Karen took it the wrong way. She said if he wants to move back to that quiet town he grew up in, it must mean he wants to marry me. She's always been quite a positive person. She also told us that she was quitting her job to marry Richard. She quickly packed up to follow him and moved out to the town where Richard's parents live. Sorry, but that's all the information I have. I was too scared to dig any deeper and find out what happened to Richard after that. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please press the like button. See you next time.